Today, our sermon topic is on the word submission. Well, submission is not a very easy word for a youth message. In fact, kids have no idea how to be submissive because kids want what they want when they want it. So if you say you should go to bed because you need your rest, well, they don't want that. So it's hard for them to submit. You say, hey, you should brush your teeth so you don't lose them. It's hard for them to want to submit. And submission is about wanting. And so when we talk about children, it's more about obeying. It's kind of a cousin of submission. Now, you can obey when you want to, or you can obey when you don't want to. That's why it's not really like submission. But for children, you have to talk about obeying because they just don't want to do anything they don't want to do. Eat your vegetables. They're good for you. Don't want to, right? So you just say, obey. You have to. But my children's message this morning, it's always nice to have a little show and tell. I've got myself a magnet here. And everyone who is over children, Let me just leave here for a moment then. For children, everyone who has authority over them has authority over them for their benefit, right? Whether they are a scoutmaster, a den leader, whether they're a coach, whether they're a teacher, whether they're their parents. We put people over children because they know better, are wise, and they're there to benefit the children so they can learn. Eventually, as children mature, we want to redirect them to God. And that's where the magnet comes in. So, it's a powerful magnet. And a magnet is one of those very attractive forces, right? And all sorts of things can be attracted to a magnet. I mean, you can put all sorts of things up here. I love these little bars. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. It looks like a lot of different things because God is attractive to people that just look like a lot of different things. But I want to talk about children, little children. When little children are attracted to God, they find out that not only are they attracted to God, but things can happen. You know that magnets used to get made by placing a piece of ferrous metal against a strong magnet, and eventually it would turn itself into a magnet. It would align with the magnet. And in faith, our job is ultimately to align with God, to be in alignment with God. Now, what kids will learn is that, it looks the same, but not everyone is attracted to God. I mean, magnet doesn't work on everybody. You find out, I have an attraction for God, but someone who looks just like me doesn't. And then you learn that maybe your attraction to God might attract somebody else. That you might find that because you love God, you get the opportunity to talk to others and that they too might love God. Now, I had another magnet that I was thinking about putting on here. We know that if you have a magnet and you twist the poles in the wrong way, once you've become aligned with God, when you no longer are aligned, when you've been magnetized, but you somehow twist the magnet, you go flying off. And I tried that twice and I didn't find my magnet again. So if you see a magnet on the floor, it's because it went flying off. Watch your step and maybe we'll have that here. The point is that we are called to willingly submit to God. And when we're magnetized, we'll know what that looks like. We'll line up with God. And there'll be this powerful bond that'll be very, very difficult to break. Submission is a gift that God gives us because God gives us a capacity to actually understand his heart, to approve of what God approves of. What a wonderful, wonderful gift God has given us.